What's good, Spurs Knights? It's your boy Clan, the Spurs fan. I'm driving home fast as I can to make sure I can catch the rest of this game. But I'm gonna say it right now. Spurs came to play. That's what you do. That's what you do. They came to play today. Now the only issue I'm having still is this lineup, because I still feel as if as hard as we're playing and as well as we're playing and as smart as we're playing, the Nuggets are still there. And the Nuggets are still there because we don't have somebody there that can guard them straight up. Whatever. I'm afraid that in this game, when we do get cold, because every NBA team gets cold, when we do go on a cold spell, that we're not going to be able to stop them. But right now, the Spurs are looking good. I like the effort. That we look like a team that's night and day. And I did say that we can turn it on. That's one positive thing. The Spurs can turn it on at any moment. We've shown that we can do that all season long. But I'm telling you right now, the Spurs, what we need to do, and is it going to happen? Probably not at this point. I mean, probably not at this point. But I really think the Spurs need to put in somebody that can defend. The only reason Derek White got into foul trouble, not only because these refs are kind of iffy tonight, but the reason why he got in foul trouble is because what I said. You can't have your best defender on the best player all game. It's just not going to work out. And I'm praying, like really, I am praying, I am hoping and praying that they go ahead and put in somebody that can help. Just put in Dante. Put in somebody that can help. I don't want to see 2 point guards on the court at the same time. If you do 2 point guards, just put in Dante. That's just how I feel. I will move Rudy to the 3 if I have to, and put in Dante at the 4. I don't care. But honestly, the Spurs look like they came to play. They look like they ready to ball. But I am a little afraid of the fact that we put on such a huge effort. Nuggets kind of on their heels, but at the same time, the damn game is only by 4 points. And I don't like that. I really wish that we could have went away with it. And how we're playing, we should be up 15. Now, what's really going to tell this game, what's really going to show our real grit is the beginning of the third quarter, because it seems like the Nuggets are really good at the third quarter. And one other thing I want to mention. I think, and I've said this the whole series, I think the Spurs are better than the Nuggets. I really do believe that. I think the Spurs psychologically and, just veteran-wise, everything, I think that when it comes down to it, we're better than the Nuggets. But the issue that comes with it is the fact that Nuggets are so athletic and they can just run down your throat. They're not doing anything special. Yes, they're being unselfish. Jokic is basically the whole offense. It's just centered around him. He's the point guard, and they're not doing anything special. Just backdoor cuts, attacking the basket. They're not running a lot of plays. And I think that when it comes to the San Antonio Spurs, I think that we're a better team. But at the same time, we're gonna have to really, really have to find some inner strength and go with them, because really, this game should not be as close as it is, and that's something that's a little scary. Another thing, I really hope, and I said this already, but I really do hope that the Spurs do something with the lineup. I understand that we're doing fine right now. Brent Forbes did his little part in the first quarter. I don't know if Brent Forbes is going to put up more shots. I could be wrong, but I don't know if he's going to put up more shots. A lot of times in this series, we've seen Brent Forbes put up some shots early and then just kind of disappear. Not necessarily his fault, just that they played better defense on him as the game goes on. So I don't know what's going to happen with him. And I think that when it all comes down to it, we're going to have a stop, because I don't think just how they play, the way they play defense, the way they play offense, their athleticism, I don't know if we're going to be able to shoot out with them this game. I don't know. I mean, we haven't really been able to do it. I don't know if we're going to be able to just straight up outshoot them. So in my mind, I'm like, look, LA came to play. DeMar DeRozan came to play. Rudy Gay came to play. Those are our scores. And Marco Bellinelli had a really good play, 3-point play or whatever, where he went up to the line. Like, we came to play. But at the same time, I think that when it comes down to it, it's going to be really hard for us to stop them. No, Bertans haven't even played from what I've seen, unless y'all saw him come in for a minute or two. Yeah, Bertans haven't even played. I don't know if this just isn't his series or what. Maybe they just don't. Maybe they feel like we're going to get exploited if he's on Millsap or something like that. I mean, our rotation has been even tighter than it usually is. And I actually thought our rotation should have opened up more. But the game is close. And Pop I trust. I trust Pop. But I will just give my honest opinion. I could be, if we win this game impressively, and we win by 10 or more at the end of the game, then I'll be the first to come on here and say, hey, I don't know what I'm talking about. I was stupid. This lineup is fine. But right now, my gut is telling me we need to put in Dante for a few plays. Derek White already being in foul trouble, them calling these fouls on Derek White, that's a problem, man. And it ain't necessarily Derek White's fault, but I think Derek White has so much of the defensive load on his back that he's putting himself in situations that's getting him fouls. It was nothing wrong with him coming up on Murray like he did. It was nothing wrong with him trying to force a charge on Millsap. It really should have been a no call or a charge. Let's just be real. He wasn't moving. So I think that when it all comes down to it, San Antonio Spurs, I think we need a lineup change. Will they do it? Probably not. But I think that during this game, I don't think it would hurt if Pop went to Dante this halftime and said, Dante, I'm going to put you in sometime in this game. I want you to play Murray. Just so Derek White doesn't have it all on him, because honestly, guys, we're going to need Derek White. It's not like Derek White is just some role player. Derek White is a key part of this offense. He's the piece. He's the X factor that puts us over the top, in my opinion. A lot of people say Rudy Gay. I agree with that. Rudy Gay does his thing. But I think when it's all said and done, with Derek White's ability to play defense and offense, and when he gets going, he can make a lot happen. I think that he's the true X factor. Another thing, I like Derek White's emotion a lot. He had a little he was a little smirky, and I liked it. I think that's a good attitude to have. I like the fact that Rudy Gay came out there and attacked the basket with a hook shot. Put his shoulder into the guy, hit him with a hook shot, and then they panned the camera over to LA. And when you saw LA was just shaking his head like, yeah, just do this, just handle some business. So I think the whole mindset tonight is much better. DeMar DeRozan, he's doing fine, but DeMar DeRozan is going to have to be that guy. He's going to have to attack. If he can attack, and put this team on his back, I think that we're in pretty good shape. And honestly, if I'm just being real, Nuggets don't have. If we compare our stars to Nuggets stars, there's no reason the Spurs shouldn't win. It's just that they have so many athletic guys that's why I would say put in Dante. Don't just give up shots. I understand that we're opening things up, but here's the thing. If we go into a shooting slump this game, let's say we go into a shooting slump, we give it to LA, he can't knock down his shots. And it's possible. It's not necessarily his fault. It's just, how the game goes. So let's say we start being in a slump. Let's say people aren't making shots. We don't have a lot of guys that can create their own shot. We really only have about two or three that can create their own shot. So let's say that we just can't get it going and we're slow. Well, if we pass it out to our shooters, they're stuck on the shooters. We're just playing. Let's just say we're just playing bad. We're just missing shots. If our shooters aren't open, then we don't have shooters. But you put in Dante, they might feel compelled to double team. They might say, oh, I can leave him open. And really, you can't. If you're a Spurs fan, you can't. So maybe that will help as well. But we'll see what the Spurs do. Right now, they're playing great. Only being up by 4 scares the hell out of me. Refs are really, really whistle happy today. Whether or not that will be in our favor as the game goes on, I don't know. But they are super, super, super whistle happy. Hey, by the way, let me know, y'all. Let me know if the game comes back on, because I'll start streaming it again on my phone, just so I make sure I ain't missing nothing. But just let me know if when the game comes back on, when it comes to the third quarter. Let's see. Anything else? What else did I see? What else did I see? I saw that I'm not crazy about Patty playing on Murray. He can't get around the screens, and when he does, fall to the ground off a screen, the refs don't even. They're not gonna call a foul on that, because Jokic is just so doggone big. So you're not gonna necessarily think that Jokic, stuck his leg out or nothing. He didn't have to. He's just that big. So let's see what else. Rudy, like I said, Rudy came to play. DeMar looks like he's getting it going a little bit. That was a really gritty play going for the offensive rebound. I just really hope, and it's just kind of, I don't want to say it's sloppy. It's not sloppy. We're not playing sloppy. It's an intense game, and I think we're bringing intensity, but our intensity just don't look like. I'll tell you this. I'll say this. For this series, the Spurs have not played to the best of their ability. I'll just say that. They have not played to the best of their ability. Nuggets right now are probably, honestly, probably the best defensive team we would have to face. If we did find a way to get through to the Nuggets, like, let's say we got past it, I know, long way before we can even do it. We got a whole half to go, but Spurs really do need to try their best. Even the coaching staff, try your best to open up your rotation a little bit and attack this team, because honestly, going forward, you have a really good shot. You have a really good shot of winning it this season. So attack. The Spurs look like they're ready. And yeah, you guys mentioned Bertans not playing. I don't know if I necessarily agree with Bertans not playing, because I think Bertans is a sneaky defender. I understand that he's missed a lot of shots, but he's a sneaky defender. If OKC Star did better, they win versus Portland. Yeah. Westbrook kind of turned it into Westbrook versus Dame, and Dame turned it into the Trailblazers versus the Thunder. So no, Portland is good. Portland is good. I'm not gonna say scary good. I don't think Portland is scary good. I think Dame Lillard is a really good player. I think that would be another 6-game, 7-game series, regardless if the Nuggets or the Spurs got there. But right now, let's worry about this game. The Spurs, you got to do your thing. You got to come out. You got to fight. You got to keep the grit up. And don't... What? LMA is aiming for a change? What you saying? What you talking about? What does that mean? What you mean, dog? Hey, y'all, let me know if the game comes back on for real, because I don't want to miss any of it. I'm going to be streaming. I don't know. I'm trying to think. It's on TNT, so I can... Oh yeah, for sure. But we gotta get past this game. Come on, Spurs. Come on. We're good enough, y'all. That's what's frustrating. We're good enough. It's on. Game on. Okay, the game back on. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I'll probably come on. All right, dope. I'll probably come back on. Maybe I'll come back on during the game. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'll get with y'all.